Most seniors don't realize this, but that strange tingling in your hands, that pins and needles sensation that comes out of nowhere, isn't just annoying. It's your body sending you a message, a warning that your nerves aren't getting what they need to function properly. And here's what's shocking: this isn't just about aging, it's about nutrition. Your nerves are literally starving for the right nutrients, and without them, that tingling can turn into something much worse. But here's the incredible news: what you eat today can change everything. 3 powerful foods you can find at any grocery store, can support your nerve health and may reduce or even prevent that uncomfortable tingling sensation in your hands. We're not talking about expensive supplements or complicated treatments. We're talking about real food, accessible food that works from the inside out to nourish your nervous system. And the best part, you might already have some of these foods in your kitchen right now. Today, we'll explore exactly how these 3 foods work, why they're so effective for nerve health, and how you can easily add them to your daily routine. No complicated recipes, no strange ingredients, just simple, delicious foods that your nerves will thank you for. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll have a clear plan to start supporting your nerve health naturally. If you're tired of that uncomfortable tingling, if you want to take control of your nerve health, then hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and drop a comment below telling me about your experience with nerve tingling. Let's dive in and discover how food can be your best medicine. Let's talk about what's really happening when you feel that tingling, that pins and needles sensation in your hands. This feeling, medically known as paresthesia, isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's actually your nervous system crying out for help. And understanding why it happens is the first step to fixing it naturally. Here's what most people don't know: your nerves are like electrical wires in your body, constantly sending messages between your brain and your hands. When these nerves don't get proper blood flow, when they're damaged, or when they're missing crucial nutrients, especially B vitamins, they start to misfire. That's when you feel that strange tingling, numbness, or burning sensation. For seniors, this becomes even more complex. As we age, our bodies don't absorb nutrients as efficiently as they used to. Conditions like diabetes become more common, and they can damage the tiny blood vessels that feed your nerves. Arthritis can cause inflammation that puts pressure on nerves. Even something as common as carpal tunnel syndrome can compress the nerves in your wrist, leading to that familiar tingling. But here's what's really important to understand: poor circulation plays a huge role. When blood doesn't flow properly to your hands and fingers, your nerves don't get the oxygen and nutrients they desperately need. This is why the tingling often gets worse when you're sitting in one position too long or when you wake up in the morning. Vitamin deficiencies are another major culprit, especially B vitamins like B6, B12, and folate. These vitamins are absolutely essential for nerve function. Without enough of them, your nerves can't maintain their protective coating, called myelin, and they can't transmit signals properly. It's like trying to send electricity through a damaged wire. The good news: your body has an incredible ability to heal and repair itself when you give it the right tools. And those tools come from the foods you eat every single day. The key is supporting your nerves from the inside out, starting with the right nutrition that can improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and provide those crucial nerve-building nutrients. Let's start with nature's butter, the creamy, delicious avocado. Now, you might think of avocados as just a trendy food, but for your nerves, they're pure medicine. And here's why every senior should be eating avocados regularly if they want to support their nerve health. First, avocados are absolutely packed with vitamin B6, one of the most important nutrients for proper nerve function. Vitamin B6 is like fuel for your nervous system. It helps your nerves transmit signals efficiently, it protects them from damage, and it's essential for producing neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that allow your nerves to communicate. Without enough B6, your nerves literally can't do their job properly. But that's not all. Avocados are also rich in potassium, a mineral that's crucial for nerve signaling. Potassium helps maintain the electrical balance that allows nerves to fire properly. When you're low in potassium, nerve signals can become weak or erratic, leading to that tingling sensation you might be experiencing. And let's talk about those healthy fats. The monounsaturated fats in avocados aren't just good for your heart, they're essential for your nervous system. Your nerves are surrounded by a fatty coating called myelin, and this coating needs healthy fats to stay strong and intact. When myelin breaks down, nerves become exposed and damaged, leading to pain, tingling, and numbness. Here's something fascinating. The healthy fats in avocados also help your body absorb other nerve-supporting nutrients more effectively. Fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin E, which we'll talk about later, need fat to be properly absorbed. So, when you eat an avocado, you're not just getting direct nerve support, you're also helping your body make better use of other nutrients. The anti-inflammatory properties of avocados are another huge benefit. Chronic inflammation is one of the main causes of nerve damage, and avocados contain compounds that help reduce inflammation throughout your body, including in your nervous system. Now, you don't need to eat whole avocados every day. Just half an avocado provides a significant amount of these nerve-supporting nutrients. Add it to your morning toast, blend it into a smoothie for creaminess, or simply slice it onto your salad. The key is consistency, making avocados a regular part of your diet so your nerves get that steady supply of B6, potassium, and healthy fats they need to function properly. Now let's talk about spinach, the leafy green superhero that's been supporting human health for centuries. If you've been experiencing tingling in your hands, spinach might just be one of the most powerful foods you can add to your diet. And here's why this humble green vegetable is so incredibly effective for nerve health. Spinach is absolutely loaded with folate, also known as vitamin B9, and this nutrient is crucial for healthy nerve signaling. Folate works together with other B vitamins to maintain the myelin sheath, that protective coating around your nerves. When you don't get enough folate, this protective coating can break down, leaving your nerves vulnerable to damage and causing that uncomfortable tingling sensation. But folate does even more than that. It's essential for producing new red blood cells, and healthy red blood cells mean better oxygen delivery to your nerves. Remember, your nerves need a constant supply of oxygen to function properly, and when they don't get it, they start to malfunction, leading to tingling, numbness, and pain. Magnesium is another powerhouse nutrient in spinach, and this mineral plays a direct role in calming nerve activity and reducing tingling. Magnesium acts like a natural nerve relaxer, helping to prevent the hyperexcitability that can cause nerves to fire inappropriately. Many seniors are deficient in magnesium without even knowing it, and this deficiency can contribute significantly to nerve problems. Here's something really important: magnesium also helps regulate calcium in your cells. When calcium levels get out of balance, nerves can become overactive, leading to cramping, spasms, and that pins and needles feeling. Magnesium keeps everything in balance, ensuring your nerves function smoothly and calmly. Iron is the third key nutrient in spinach that supports nerve health. Iron is essential for carrying oxygen in your blood, and your nerves need a constant supply of oxygen to stay healthy. Iron deficiency, which is common in seniors, can lead to poor circulation and reduced oxygen delivery to your extremities, causing tingling in your hands and feet. The antioxidants in spinach are another major benefit. These compounds help protect your nerves from free radical damage, which can accelerate nerve degeneration and worsen tingling symptoms. Spinach contains lutein, zeaxanthin, and other antioxidants that specifically support nervous system health. You don't need to eat pounds of spinach to get these benefits. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach or 2 cups of raw spinach provides a significant amount of these nerve-supporting nutrients. Saute spinach with garlic for a delicious side dish. Add it to soups and stews, or throw a handful into your morning omelet. The key is eating it regularly so your nerves get that consistent supply of folate, magnesium, and iron they need to function properly. Now let's talk about walnuts, and it's no coincidence that these nuts look like tiny brains because they're absolutely incredible for your nervous system. If you're dealing with tingling in your hands, walnuts might be one of the most powerful foods you can add to your daily routine. And here's why these brain-shaped nuts are so effective for nerve health. Walnuts are one of the richest plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids. Specifically alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. These omega-3s are absolutely essential for nerve health because they help reduce inflammation throughout your nervous system. Chronic inflammation is one of the main causes of nerve damage, and the anti-inflammatory properties of omega-3 can help protect your nerves and even help repair damage that's already occurred. But here's what's really fascinating. Omega-3 fatty acids also help improve circulation, and better circulation means better blood flow to your hands and fingers. When your nerves get adequate blood flow, they receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to function properly, which can significantly reduce that tingling sensation you might be experiencing. Vitamin E is another powerhouse nutrient in walnuts, and this vitamin is like armor for your nerves. Vitamin E protects nerve cell membranes from oxidative damage, which is crucial because nerve cells are particularly vulnerable to free radical damage. As we age, our bodies produce more free radicals and less antioxidants to fight them, so getting vitamin E from foods like walnuts becomes even more important. Here's something many people don't know. Vitamin E also helps improve nerve conduction, which means it helps electrical signals travel more efficiently along your nerves. When nerve conduction is improved, you're less likely to experience tingling, numbness, or pain in your hands. Walnuts also contain copper, a trace mineral that's essential for maintaining the myelin sheath around your nerves. Copper deficiency, though rare, can contribute to nerve problems, and ensuring adequate intake helps keep your nerve protective coating strong and intact. The protein in walnuts provides the building blocks your body needs to repair and maintain nerve tissue. As we age, our bodies need more high-quality protein to maintain and repair tissues, including nerve tissue, and walnuts provide this in a form that's easy for your body to use. Here's the best part. You don't need to eat handfuls of walnuts to get these benefits. Just 4 to 5 walnuts a day, about 1 ounce, provides a significant amount of omega-3, vitamin E, and other nerve-supporting nutrients. You can eat them as a snack, add them to your morning oatmeal, or sprinkle them on salads. The key is eating them regularly so your nerves get that consistent supply of anti-inflammatory omega-3 and protective vitamin E they need to stay healthy and function properly. Here's a bonus tip that many people completely overlook when dealing with tingling hands, and it's something so simple yet so powerful that it can make a dramatic difference in your nerve health. We're talking about hydration, staying properly hydrated throughout the day. And here's why this is absolutely crucial for preventing and reducing that uncomfortable tingling sensation. Your nervous system is about 85% water, and your nerves need adequate hydration to function properly. When you're dehydrated, even mildly dehydrated, the blood flow to your extremities decreases significantly. This reduced blood flow means your nerves in your hands and fingers don't get the oxygen and nutrients they desperately need, and that's when tingling and numbness can set in. But dehydration affects your nerves in another way too. When you don't have enough fluid in your system, your blood becomes thicker and more concentrated. This thick blood has a harder time flowing through the tiny capillaries that feed your nerves, especially in your hands and feet. It's like trying to push honey through a straw instead of water. Here's something most people don't realize. Many seniors are chronically dehydrated without even knowing it. As we age, our sense of thirst decreases, our kidneys don't concentrate urine as efficiently, and certain medications can increase fluid loss. This means you might be dehydrated even if you don't feel thirsty. The good news is that proper hydration can improve circulation almost immediately. When you drink adequate fluids, your blood volume increases, your blood becomes less thick, and circulation to your hands and fingers improves. Many people notice a reduction in tingling within hours of properly rehydrating. Now, how much water should you be drinking? The general recommendation is 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, but this can vary depending on your activity level, the climate you live in, and any medications you might be taking. A good rule of thumb is to check your urine color. It should be light yellow, not dark or concentrated. But here's the thing, if you're not a fan of plain water, you have options. Herbal teas are an excellent choice because they provide hydration plus additional antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. Green tea, chamomile tea, and ginger tea are all great options for nerve health. Coconut water is another fantastic choice, especially if you're active or live in a hot climate. It contains natural electrolytes like potassium and magnesium, which we've already discussed as being important for nerve function. Just make sure to choose coconut water without added sugars. You can also get hydration from water-rich foods like cucumbers, watermelon, and citrus fruits. These foods provide fluid plus additional vitamins and minerals that support nerve health. Now, while we've talked about powerful foods that can help your nerve health, it's equally important to know which foods can actually make tingling and nerve problems worse. These are the foods that can damage your nerves, increase inflammation, and interfere with the healing process. And if you're serious about reducing that uncomfortable tingling in your hands, you need to know about these nerve-damaging culprits. Let's start with excess sugar, and this is a big one. High blood sugar levels, whether from diabetes or just eating too many sugary foods, can cause serious damage to your nerves. When blood sugar spikes repeatedly, it creates advanced glycation end products, or AGS, which are toxic compounds that directly damage nerve fibers. This process, called glycation, literally caramelizes your nerves, making them stiff, inflamed, and unable to function properly. But sugar does more than just damage nerves directly. It also increases inflammation throughout your body, and chronic inflammation is one of the main drivers of nerve degeneration. Every time you eat sugary foods, you're essentially pouring gasoline on the fire of nerve inflammation. Alcohol is another major nerve destroyer that many people don't realize is so damaging. Alcohol is toxic to nerve cells, and chronic alcohol consumption can lead to a condition called alcoholic neuropathy, which causes severe tingling, burning, and pain in the hands and feet. Even moderate alcohol consumption can interfere with B vitamin absorption, and we've already discussed how crucial B vitamins are for nerve health. Here's what's really concerning. Alcohol also dehydrates you, and we just talked about how important hydration is for nerve function. So alcohol hits your nerves with a double whammy: direct toxicity plus dehydration-induced poor circulation. Processed foods are the third major category of nerve-damaging foods, and this includes things like packaged snacks, frozen meals, fast food, and anything with a long list of artificial ingredients. These foods are typically loaded with trans fats, which increase inflammation and can damage the protective myelin sheath around your nerves. Processed foods are also high in sodium, and excessive sodium can lead to fluid retention and increased blood pressure, both of which can reduce circulation to your extremities. Plus, these foods are usually low in the nutrients your nerves need to stay healthy, so you're getting the worst of both worlds: nerve-damaging compounds plus nutritional deficiency. Advanced glycation end products, or AGS, are particularly problematic. These form when proteins or fats combine with sugars at high temperatures, which happens during frying, grilling, or roasting. Foods high in AGS include fried foods, grilled meats, and baked goods with high sugar content. These compounds directly damage nerves and blood vessels, making tingling and numbness worse. You don't have to accept tingling hands as just another inevitable part of aging. You have more control over your nerve health than you might realize, and it all starts with the choices you make every single day. especially what you put on your plate. The foods we've discussed today aren't exotic superfoods or expensive supplements. They're accessible, delicious options that you can find at any grocery store. Think about it this way: every meal is an opportunity to either support your nerve health or damage it. Every time you choose an avocado over a processed snack, every time you add spinach to your meal instead of reaching for empty calories, every time you grab a handful of walnuts instead of sugary treats, you're making a choice that supports your nervous system and potentially reduces that uncomfortable tingling. The beauty of this approach is that these foods don't just support your nerves, they support your overall health. The healthy fats in avocados support your heart and brain. The nutrients in spinach support your bones, your immune system, and your energy levels. The omega-3 south and walnuts support your cardiovascular health and may even help with memory and cognitive function. So, when you're planning your next grocery trip, remember to add some green to your cart in the form of spinach and avocados. Include some healthy fats with those avocados and walnuts. And don't forget the importance of staying hydrated with pure water, herbal teas, or coconut water. Your nerves are working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, sending countless signals between your brain and your hands. They deserve the best nutrition you can provide. They deserve the anti-inflammatory protection of omega-3s, the B vitamins they need to function properly, and the minerals that keep them firing smoothly. Start small if you need to. Add half an avocado to your breakfast tomorrow. Throw a handful of spinach into your next omelet or soup. Keep a small container of walnuts handy for healthy snacking. These small changes can add up to significant improvements in how your hands feel. Remember, healing takes time, but consistency pays off. You might not notice changes overnight, but stick with these nutritional strategies for a few weeks and you may be surprised at how much better you feel. Your hands may feel more comfortable, that tingling may become less frequent, and you'll have the satisfaction of knowing you're taking an active role in your health. If this information has been helpful to you, if you're ready to take control of your nerve health through nutrition, then please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more health tips designed specifically for seniors. Give this video a like if you found it valuable, and drop a comment below sharing your experience with nerve tingling or letting us know which of these foods you're most excited to try. Share this video with friends or family members who might be dealing with similar symptoms.